Rangers draw Panathinaikos in Champions League qualifying. Rangers have been drawn against Panathinaikos in the second qualifying round of the Champions League. The Scottish Premiership runners-up will be at home for the first leg on 22-23 July, with the return in Greece the following week. Meanwhile, the winners of the first-round tie between Linfield, champions of Northern Ireland, and their Republic of Ireland counterparts Shelbourne will face Karabag of Azerbaijan. Should Welsh champions, the New Saints, win their tie against Shkendia of North Macedonia, they will face either FCSB of Romania or Interclub Descaldis of Andorra. Panathinaikos' visit will mark Russell Martin's first competitive game as Rangers head coach, and the former Southampton boss has been handed the toughest of their possible draws despite the Ibrox side having been seeded a Saveland. All three potential opponents were, like Rangers, runners-up in their domestic leagues, but while the Greek side are 111th in the European club rankings, 86 places behind Rangers, Swiss side Servette are 139th, one behind Heart of Midlothian, and Norwegians Brann 189th. The side managed by former Egypt and Benfica head coach Rui Vitória finished 16 points behind Olympiakos in the Greek Super League last season, having overtaken AEK Athens after the league split. Panathinaikos have never lost to Scottish opponents over 90 minutes in 4 meetings with Rangers, 2 with Motherwell and 1 with Aberdeen, winning 4 of their 7 games. However, it was Rangers who progressed when they last met the Ibrox side. Having beaten Aberdeen 3-0 at home in the 2007 Do-8 UEFA A Cup group stage, the Greeks exited on away goals after a 0-0 stalemate in Glasgow was followed by a 1-1 draw in Athens in the round of 32. They had beaten Rangers 3-1 at Ibrox and drew 1-1 at home in the Champions League group stage in 2003, while they eased aside Motherwell 5-0 on aggregate in their latest meeting with a Scottish side in 2012 in the Champions League third qualifying round. Panathinaikos have not reached the Champions League proper since 2010 Do-11 and last season started in Europa League qualifying, beating Botev Plovdiv but losing to Ajax before qualifying for the Conference League by defeating Lens. They lost 4-1 at home to eventual winners Chelsea and beat the New Saints 2-0 in Wales in the new league stage, finishing 13th before beating Vikinga Reykjavik in the knockout phase and then losing to Fiorentina in the last 16. Rangers lost their opening Champions League qualifier to Dynamo Kiev last season under Philippe Clement but reached the Europa League quarter-finals, by which time interim head coach Barry Ferguson was in charge. Teams winning their second qualifying round ties face 2 more rounds to make the league stage.